I came across this thumbnail that kind of stood out to me. So I thought, I'll start my screen recording and record my reaction to this. And the track is Tom MacDonald and Nova Rockafeller, GFBF. I'm not sure what GFBF stands for. Is it girlfriend, boyfriend? Let's have a look actually, before I make a complete fool out of myself. Oh, here we go. So let's look at the Wikipedia page. Nova Rockafeller. Nova Lee Paholek, known professionally as Nova Rockafeller, is a Canadian independent rapper, singer, songwriter, and music video director. Is there anything about BFGF? No. As part of my Google search for Nova Rockafeller GFBF, one of the top results is We Ain't Cowboys, Tom MacDonald and Nova Rockafeller, and it's in a subreddit called Crappy Music. So that doesn't look too good, does it? Let's see. Top comment: Tom MacDonald sucks ass. With the reply, the top reply being, I laughed out loud at the simplicity of your comment and how, despite it being so simple, it resonated greatly. This individual most definitely sucks ass. I just listened to the song and wanted to offer another opinion. Tom MacDonald sucks ass. Seeing that it's in a subreddit called Crappy Music, I'm guessing everyone in that thread is just going to diss Tom MacDonald a bit. Fine, people can have their opinions, but we're not doing that track today. We're doing one that looks like it's called Danger. So let's check this out. By the way, I've never heard any of Tom MacDonald before, but I do quite regularly see his name popping up on reaction requests. So that's probably what stood out. 4 days ago, 3 million views. Seems a lot. People must be interested in him. If 3 million people have checked out this video in 4 days. He can't suck that much ass.
Y'all just run and hide from lightning.
We got thunder in our bones.
Y'all don't need a hunting license.
How y'all shooting at these goats?
I get why they hate us.
Why?
We famous, rich, and dope. Came from nothing, now the two of us, the greatest ever known.
We came from the bottom with nothing but both of our middle fingers and a plan.
We did the impossible, homie, you can't. Cause we're made of legends, and you are a man.
Where's all the industry people who said we were trash? I'll choke them to death with my hands.
Screw the whole industry, I want revenge. Light them on fire, the labels are dead.
I never should have made it, I made for this stuff.
And everybody hating.
Okay, so cool vibe. I like the whole what's the word? Like, it's almost a bit, is it steampunky? I'm not sure if it's as far as steampunk, but I like this overall vibe of the environment that they're in. And it's a little bit dystopian perhaps. And there seems to be this general kind of theme that I picked up on then, which is around being hated. So I get why they hate us. We're famous, we're rich, and we're dope. So essentially people hate us because we're successful, perhaps. We came from nothing. Now the two of us are the greatest ever known. We came from the bottom. We did the impossible. Where's all the industry people who said we were trash? So it sounds like that Tom is acknowledging that even people within the field, even within the music industry, said that he wasn't any good, said that it was trash and kind of hated on him a bit. And then he says, screw the whole industry. I want revenge. Light him on fire. The labels are dead. So it's like, I don't care what the industry says about me. And to some extent, he's right, isn't he? He doesn't really have to, because he's an independent artist. We know Nova Rockafeller, from what I read earlier, is an independent artist. So it doesn't look like they need a record label. So when he's saying the labels are dead, I don't know if Tom is saying the labels are dead because I'm going to come and destroy you with my revenge. I'm going to light them on fire, as in destroy the record labels himself. Or if it's a more general sense of, well, the record labels are dead anyway. No one needs one. I've got personal friends who put music out on Spotify from their, from their own home, from their bedrooms. They don't need a record label, and they're doing quite well out of it. Tom's clearly doing very well without a label. He's got 4.81 million subscribers. He's got millions of views on this one video over a few days. Doesn't sound like he needs a label at all.
We're not afraid, we came for the smoke.
It don't matter what they say, we safe in these zones.
I'm sorry that your mama raised a hater. Now every time we pull up, they like, I said stink. I'm coming for y'all better. Don't care where you at. I answered it. Your body contorted and stuffed in the trunk.
Cutting the bars,
for all of my, I got the juice.
I got the sauce.
I'll throw a brick.
I'm cutting the logs.
Google the roof.
Parking the lawn.
Y'all better run from nowhere time. You can go ahead and hate me now. It ain't ever gonna break me down. There ain't no escaping now. You ain't bad enough to take me out. You are in danger. Danger.
It's some kind of contact scene.
Danger. Somebody help! You are in danger. 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 It ain't rocket science, haters.
We just have it and you don't.
Lamborghini Huracan, $4 million home.
Stop looking at my Instagram, you can't leave us alone. Get a job, get a life, this is ours, get your own. I don't keep hating my heart up.
So that's quite interesting. So, you know, it's not, he's saying it's not rocket science. We know why you hate us, because we've got all this stuff. We've got a $4 million home. We've got a Lamborghini Huracan. I don't even know what that is. I'm going to have a quick look. Okay, so, wow. Okay, that looks like a pretty sweet car. How much, what's the cost? Lamborghini Huracan price. Auto Trader, I'm from the UK. Prices RRP at £235,250, depending on the version. I mean, that's a lot of money for a car. Well, I guess it's all relative, actually, isn't it? And a $4 million home. So they're saying people hate us because we've got all this stuff. And not only do you hate us, you continue to look at us and continue to look at what's going on in our lives. And I stopped looking at my Instagram, despite hating us. You can't leave us alone. So that actually raises the question of, do you really hate us? You know, why do you keep looking at us? Or do you want to keep looking at us so you can hate us even more? Get a job, get a life. This is ours. Get your own. I mean, that sentence just, without further context and just as a standalone sentence, seems fair enough, isn't it? Stop worrying about other people's shit and worry about your own life. And I guess that works together with the stop looking at my Instagram. It's like, why are you looking at my Instagram? Why are you when you say you hate us, you're filling yourself with hate. You're probably getting yourself all worked up when you could not be looking at that, and you could be living your own life and improving yourself and moving in probably more valued and meaningful directions within your life. Go back to this.
Never let y'all in to break me apart.
I'ma chain you to weights in the grave in my yard and remind you I pray is afraid of the dark.
I got names in my brain and to make sure they're
The
cards.
location is safe so I know where they
You
are.
can say to my face when you said from afar.
No one is safe, better ring the alarm.
You're never gonna get it though, remembers forever. You ain't never gonna be, we become from the pressure.
You're never gonna get it, you better go get a medic. I ain't never gonna rest till I'm dead or get arrested. I'm sorry that your mama raised a hater. Not every time we pull up they like, I sense danger. I'm coming for everybody.
So
When
he's saying that when the haters see them, then the hater is sensing danger and going, oh no, something's going to happen and I'm going to feel hate again towards these people and I'm going to feel all frustrated with them, and that's going to impact how I feel, and if it impacts how I feel, it's going to impact my behavior, because generally that's how these things connect together. And if it impacts my behavior, then I'm not going to be living the life that I want to be living in this present moment, and it just cycles from there. But actually that cycle could be stopped by, okay, I don't like Tom and Nova, they just don't produce music that I like. You know what? I'm going to go and do something else. I'm not going to listen to it. I'm not going to allow it to wind me up, you know, not get sucked into it.
I'm coming for y'all.
I come to collect.
I'm coming for a dog.
Came for the red. I got the juice.
I got the sauce.
I'll throw a brick.
I'm cutting the locks.
Google the roof.
Parking the lawn.
Y'all better run from nowhere time. You can go ahead and hate me now. It ain't ever gonna break me down. There ain't no escaping now. You ain't bad enough to take me out. You are in danger.
Yeah, I like that voice.
Danger. Somebody help! You are in danger. Danger.
The Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, even Christ himself. No officer, no 911, there's no one who can help. Standing in the mirror, trying to summon someone else. Tell me how it feels to have to look back at yourself.
I'm sick of hearing success is the best revenge. Want a million different selfies with my haters' severed heads. Want the last thing that they hear to be their name out of my mouth, and the last thing that they see to be my feet up on a couch. You can go ahead and hate me.
That's an interesting line. I'm sick of hearing success is the best revenge. So I'm guessing that's what people probably say to Tom when he's talking about people hating him. Probably people around Tom say to him, look, mate, just don't worry about what other people think of you. It's almost like the flip side of the haters. He seems to care just as much about the people hating him as the haters do care about the haters hating him, if that makes sense. It's actually kind of going both ways. It's affecting both parties. And he says, I'm sick of hearing success is the best revenge. So, you know, people will say to him, look, mate, don't get caught up in people hating you. Just prove them wrong by doing really well for yourself, become really successful, put out successful music. And I guess there's probably, now I think about this a bit more, there's probably a bit of a difference here where Tom is kind of channeling this hate into his music and creating something from that. And it's a source of inspiration and motivation for him. Where I wonder what the haters are doing with that hate. Are they creating anything? Or is it all being internalized and then coming out in, you know, behavioral responses and emotional responses to people around them?
Want the last thing that they hear to be their name out of my mouth, and the last thing that they see to be my feet up on a couch. You can go ahead and hate me now, it ain't ever gonna break me down. There ain't no escaping now, you ain't bad enough to take me out. You are in danger, danger, danger. Somebody help! You are in danger, danger.
Two new albums, October 18th. Two new albums. Oh, I guess it's one for Tom and one for Nova. And what's the date today? So the 9th. Okay, so 9 days. Oh, the second album will only be available on CD and it's streaming limited quantities. So maybe it's just an album for Tom MacDonald and Nova will be featuring on there. So I don't know much about this Tom MacDonald guy. I want to have a quick look. Who hates Tom MacDonald? Right, let's just have a very quick look at this. Top hit, Reddit, in the rap subreddit. Why do people dislike Tom MacDonald is the name of the thread. Top comment, sort by, best. Lack of talent. Well, I didn't see much of lack of talent there. I thought that was pretty good, actually. I quite enjoyed listening to it. Gimmick rapper. He's performative and a grifter. I actually think he's a decent rapper, though. I'm not that much of a hater to lie about somebody's skill because he's racist. I don't know if he's racist. The people that listen to him are definitely are racist. I don't consider myself racist, and I just listen to him, so I don't know how. Okay. Clearly a gimmick. Okay. What else? Let's have a quick look. Because of the things he says, he just raps about hating gay people and acting like white privilege doesn't exist. I didn't hear him making any kind of slurs at all, I don't think, in this song. He makes the kind of music that bangs if you don't understand English. I'll admit he has nice flows and sometimes good beats. I agree with that. I quite like the flow and the beat from that track. But the things he says in those flows over those beats is why he is so hated. Well, I don't see anything here that would make me want to hate him. I think he's making his message pretty clear and he's entitled to do that. I think he's got skill, but he's really repetitive. I haven't heard any others, so I can't comment on that. He's whack as shit. According to Sweatpants Donut, he used to make songs about hating mumble rap and now he's making anti-woke nonsense. He's so bad that his songs haven't even popped up on the shows where they make fun of things. I mean, he's so bad that a few million people have watched his video in a couple of days on his channel that has got a few million subscribers. So, I don't know, man. I mean, who's got the time to come to Reddit and just like, if you don't like it, just don't listen to it. Don't let it affect you. It's like people have nothing better to do. Right, I'm not going to read any more of this. I've had enough. Tom MacDonald, I quite like that. I quite like. I like to think I'm a straight talker. I am somewhat guarded on this channel because of my professional accreditation, and I have a code of conduct around which includes my social conduct. So I am somewhat cautious, but I like to think of myself as a straight talker, and Tom clearly seems like he's a straight talker, and I quite like that. I respect that. If I listen to some songs and I don't like what he has to say, then I just won't listen to them again. I'm not going to fill myself with hate because another person said some words in a song. That's ridiculous. Right, that's it for me. Let me know what you think about Tom MacDonald in the comments. Do we as a community, do we like Tom MacDonald? Shall I listen to some more Tom MacDonald? Let me know what you think. You take care, everyone. Goodbye.